Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington, and today we're playing Akinator, or as some people pronounce it, Akinator. Now, I am playing it on the far less superior version on a web browser instead of on the Akinator uh, app, which you could get for free on Google Play. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing it on the web because nobody really has ever done an episode of Akinator in which you do it from a phone on the web browser. I actually had been planning on doing this before, but as it turns out, it runs on JavaScript and not Flash, so I wanted to try and play it before Flash ended. However, who but Jacksepticeye, good old greeny bobini boy, top of the morning lad, he just today, as I'm filming this, he just released a video for Nostalgia Week on Akinator. I haven't seen it, but he actually did an episode on this, so I decided, alright, you know what? I want to do this, and in order to make it unique, I'm doing it in a way that not too many other people have played it. Now, for those of you who don't know who Akinator is, it's an amazing magical genie. It's like 20 questions, but very advanced and for characters that are either real or fake. As long as it's not like a normal person that's like, hey, my friend Greg down the street. You won't be able to guess that. But if you try and think of Greg from Steven Universe, that's a character that he could think of. Hello, my name is Akinator. Think about a real or fictional character. I will try to guess who it is. Yeah, gotta play it. Those are knockoff versions of other games. You don't want to check those out. No, no. So we answer a bunch of questions. I remember when I had done this before, um, he can't read your microphone, so I can speak. He's not going to suddenly know because I'm saying this here. But I remember back when I thought that epic battle fantasy was a bit more obscure than it was. Still somewhat obscure of a character. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of you who don't know about epic battle fantasy, but I was thinking of epic battle fantasy characters, and he guessed them, and I was blown away at how he was able to do that. He guessed Zack from Zack and Wiki. So, I want to do that again because none of you have heard of Zack and Wiki. Some of you might have, but none of you have. In spirit, none of you have heard of Zack and Wiki. I love that game so much. Nobody's heard of it. I need to play it at some point in the future. I love that game. So none of you are gonna know who this is, but I'm gonna hope that Akinator will in fact know that it's Zack from Zack and Wiki, Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure. So, is your character friends with other YouTubers? No. Does not exist in a world with YouTubers. Has your character really existed? No. It's purely fictional. Is your character originally from a video game? Yes. Zack and Wiki is a Wii game by Capcom. Is your character linked with Nintendo? It knows a lot of the general things that people tend to ask or tend to come up with. Sort of, because it's on the Nintendo Wii, but it's Capcom, so it's not a Nintendo property. So I'm gonna say probably. Does your character have a moustache? Nope. Is your character's gender female? Nope. Zack is a boy. Does your character have human skin? Yes. Ooh, he's thinking. He's not thinking too hard. He's doing okay. Does your character fight with a sword? Generally not. He does at one point briefly in the game, but he doesn't tend to fight with that. Same with guns. He can fire a cannon, but he tends to just stick towards using Wiki as a magical bell that can turn living things into inanimate objects instead. His character linked to a school? Not in the slightest. He's a pirate. Is your character bad? Well, he is a pirate. He stops another evil pirate, but he is kind of selfish and it's all for pirate gains. But he's a pretty decent guy, so probably not. Is your character from a shooting game? Nope. Ooh, now we got Akinator thinking. Does your character fight against monsters? Probably not. I'm gonna say that as kind of no, because he does fight against monsters, but he doesn't actually like battle them as much as he tends to use them as items to help him achieve goals to get treasure chests. Has your character played in Star Wars? No. Does he wear a hat? Yes, he always has on his hat. Is your character linked with the horror genre? No. Akinator almost got it, but now he's just like, Rrr. Is it linked in any way to Pokemon? No. Wiki is not a Pokemon. Do you control your character? Essentially. I mean, you point the controller to where you want him to go, and then he'll follow it, although you don't technically control Zack. You just kind of influence his actions through your motions. But there are other points where you can use items in which you do control him, so essentially, yes. I'm not quite sure what the other thing is. Is your character a young child? Yes, he is. He is a. I believe he's a kid, or at least a young guy. Does your character take care of you? No, I don't think so. Is he a vehicle? Akinator is just like, pshaw. But no. Does your character wear an odd-looking hat? Yeah, a little bit. Maxwell from Scribblenauts. No, nobody. Continue, yes. Does your character ask you questions? Nope. He's surprised. He's like, oh, what is this? Nope, not made of metal. Have a dog? No, he has a monkey, though. Does he wear something green? Nope. Does he appear in Mario games? He's not Luigi. Look at that. Is your character created by Capcom? Yes. Has your character's mother died? We don't know anything really about Zack's mom or parents. He's just a pirate in this with the sea rabbits. But Akinator, he's looking up stuff on his phone. That's cheating. You're supposed to just know. You all know, and Genie. Nope. Gonna run your money. Does he have 2 ears? Yes, he does. Character copy powers or abilities? No. For all intents and purposes, no. I don't know who Lauren Jaguaral is, but no, he never dated her. Puzzle game? Yes, it's a puzzle game. Oh my gosh, yep, there he is. This guy is amazing. Yep. You got it. You got it. You got him. You got him, Akinator. You got Zack from Zack and Wiki. There he is. Oh my gosh. This guy is so good. Akinator is like the only other non-living being that knows who Zack from Zack and Wiki is. Yes, you got it. Great, I guessed right one more time. Oh, character already played 512 times. Last played was on the 18th. That's pretty recently. Only 512 guesses. Wow. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that a few years ago I happened to be one of the earlier ones. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, let's play again. Oh my gosh, there's 500 people who had actually guessed that, who remembered the game. Yay! Alright. So, next I'm going to guess another one from a game that some of you may not know, but I also hope to play one day for the channel. I'm going to guess Matt from Epic Battle Fantasy. Character a girl? Nope, that would be if it was Natalie. Does your character have a mustache? Nope, and I don't even think that's an equipable item. Yes, Matt fights with a sword. Is he from Zelda? No. Eventually he's gonna try and guess, like, is it from an online flash game or something? From a multiplayer game? Nope, it is single player. Dark hair? No, Matt's hair is light. It's like blonde, I think. White haired? Nope. He's just like, let me think. I'm tensing my hands. Choked someone? He might have. He might have. Is he blonde? Yes. Yes, he is. He is in fact blonde. Wear a towel? No. I don't think that's an equipable thing. Not Final Fantasy, but it is based around it. It borrows some elements from Final Fantasy. Is your character a teenager? Is he a teenager or a young adult? I don't remember, so I'm gonna just say probably. Smash Bros? Nope. Something produced by Disney? Nope. The Disney company. From an iPhone or Android app? I don't think they made an Android or iPhone app version of like Epic Battle Fantasy 3 or 4. Oh, and there might be Epic Battle Fantasy 5. I don't remember if that's a thing. Is it done indoors? Nope, he adventures outdoors. Sailor or a pirate? He is also kind of a pirate, sort of, unless you dress him up differently. Has he been dead for more than 20 years? I mean, he does die in like the first or second epic battle fantasy, I think, and then he comes back, revived by the rabbit slime. I don't remember, so not more than 20 years, no. Is your character killed? Um, I'm gonna say probably he is, but not in the exact rendition I'm thinking of, but essentially he has. Does he wear a hat? Yes, he tends to wear a hat. Giant sword. I think he can wield a giant sword. Your character is not one of the most popular characters. Every day you get new credits which allow you to play all the characters. If you want a challenge, Akinator again, come back tomorrow or download the app to play without limits. Oh, they added limits to him now. Before you used to just be able to do it however much you wanted. Alright, I found a workaround. Let's try this again. Alright, well this was fun. I enjoyed doing this. If you guys want me to try and guess more characters, I would be happy to give it a try. I'll see about doing that in the future. I'll see how this episode ends up doing. For now, I had fun, but I believe it's that time again. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone, and this is Handington, signing off. Bye!